All right. We're live.
Yay. It's Thursday again, Trish.
I know. We keep joking about how it's always Thursday, but I'm telling you, I swear, I feel like I wake up and it's like Groundhog Day. It's always Thursday.
I know.
So
The group here. Yep, we're live.
awesome. All right, guys. Well, if you are joining us live, go ahead. You know it. Drop in hashtag replay if you're watching the replay and tell us where you're joining us from if you are live. All right, and I'm just still finding it here. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Yeah, we've got people hopping on here, which is awesome. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Awesome. Well, guys, we are excited. Hey, Dan, how are you from Myrtle Beach? I see we got Chelsea on Queen Creek, Arizona. Awesome. And here's the funny thing. Chelsea lives pretty close to me, but due to COVID, like we've never met in person. We need to meet, Chelsea. We've got Willie on. We've got Gail on. All right. Lots of people. I see the number going up here. Perfect. Well, we're excited, guys. Who wants to learn how to make some money this year?
Give us some of those hearts, guys. Hit that heart emoji. Let's see some hearts flowing. Who wants to make some money this year?
Awesome. All right. I see Gail and Sherry. Got lots of people on. So awesome, guys. And Deb. Hello there, Deb. And oh yeah, now I got lots. I see lots of hearts coming through.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of hearts. Awesome. Well, guys, we are going to dive right in. But before we do that, just real quickly, anybody have any exciting stuff going on this week? Anything, any different with anybody? Just curious. If so, any big wins you want to share with people that you've had? If so, just drop it in here. We'll give you some shout outs with some of your big wins.
We love wins.
Absolutely. All right. Oh, yeah. Tons of people. All right. It's all caught up now. Awesome. All right. Well, guys, now that we know everybody's on here, we're going to dive into today's topic, which is how to build a profitable business online in 2021. And I know that everybody is looking for that.
Absolutely. So in case we haven't met before, if you're new to this group, I'm Ruth, that's Trisha, and we've been in network marketing a combined 25 plus years. So we've been around a while in the industry. We build entirely online using social media. We are both double comma coaches, and we feel mentally and physically on fire. We take care of ourselves. We're both Ironman triathletes. We eat right. We exercise. We believe that health before all else. We're girl moms, and in the past 3 years, we have coached more than 3,000 struggling network marketers. The reason that that's important is because we know what's going on out there. We know the struggles. We heard them all, and the struggles are real. And they're fairly typical. Like there's a few struggles and most people have the same ones. We are 6-figure income earners, and we're passionate about helping you achieve your dreams.
So guys, here's what we're going to cover today. First of all, why network marketing? Now, most of you are network marketers, so you understand it, but we're going to go into it anyway of why this is the industry you want to be in. 2, we're going to cover how to stand out on social media, right? So many things and places and platforms and everything. We're going to show you how to stand out in all that noise. And also 3, we're going to talk about how you can make this work in your business in 2021.
So first of all, why network marketing? Well, network marketing, it's one of the largest industries to stay profitable. 33.2% of all wellness, personal care, cosmetic sales are actually done in the network marketing industry, which is crazy. The network marketing industry allows you to determine how successful you want to be. Basically, it's up to you. You're your business owner, and it's up to you to get the skills and really build your own business. It has created more female entrepreneurs than any other profession. 76% of network marketers are women. And business experts predict that the network marketing industry will reach around 160 billion in 2021, and it's predicted to be 645 billion by 2025. So that is massive growth. And one of the other stats I've noticed is that network marketing is actually bigger than the NFL, the music, and the movie industry combined. And that was mind blowing when I heard that.
Yeah, that's insane. And Ruth, I want to just add something here too. Well, a couple of things. When I look at those numbers, I'm like, holy cow, like it's already a big industry, but they're predicting it to more than triple in 4 years. Like that's insane when you think about it. But I wanted to just go back. So I look at that one where the network marketing industry allows you to determine how successful you can be. And it's interesting because I think back to when I was in corporate, I was a CPA. And I loved my job, loved the people I worked with. But I remember one of the things that made me leave corporate America was I got my annual review. And my boss said, how much he loved me, how great what a great work ethic I had, like just stellar review. And I got $1,000 raise, $1,000 for the year, right? For the year. And I'm like thinking to myself, because I had already been in the industry and I was, at that time out holding appointments, 2 to 3 nights a week. But I was like, oh my gosh, all I need to do is hold a few more appointments and I can make $1,000 extra every week. And that's when I said, I need to do something different. Why am I going to continue to do this for 30 more years when I'm going to make an extra $1,000 a year versus being able to really control what I'm making? So it is no surprise to me that women are such a huge part of this industry.
I hear you on that. I had the same experience in corporate, Trish. It was that ceiling, that glass ceiling that just drove me crazy.
For sure. So guys, if that relates to you at all, just drop us some dollar signs, right? Let's drop us some dollar signs. So next, guys, how to stand out on social media, right? Well, the first thing that you really need to be doing on social media is be authentic. Think about this as you are out there, as people are out there, it's about being you, right? It's not about being this polished person who you're not. It's about you being real. It's about you sharing real stories, real results, sharing your story, sharing, just being authentic with everything that it is that you're sharing. That's what's going to be able to make a difference for you out there, because people want to know that you're real, that they can relate to you, that they can resonate with what it is that you're doing. And when you're showing up as your authentic you're able to do that, right? The other thing is you want to have real conversations with people and real connections with people. And this one's important because, I know, but prior to learning the right way to build online, I was like that copy paste robot sending those hey girl messages, right? People don't like that. They want you to be a human, right? Be a human in your online conversations with people. Like, be real. Like, how would you actually talk to somebody if they were sitting next to you, right? If you were across the table from somebody, how would you be talking with them? And that's how you want to be able to converse with them. For me personally, I love sending voice text messages to people because I don't want it to be scripted. I want it to sound real and I want it to be authentic, but I also want people to hear it in my voice. I feel like you can deliver a message much better when people can hear it through your voice than through the written text, right? So when you're doing that, building those genuine connections without having an agenda, really figuring out what it is they're looking for, what it is they're struggling with, and having, real answers by being yourself. And really focusing on what would you say versus a script. Because I think when you can, I think a script is a great guideline to at least kind of know what direction you want to take that conversation in. But having it come from you genuinely is what people are really looking for. And then also to stand out, you really want to be able to have those simple digital marketing strategies, right? You want your Facebook profile to be set up the right way. You want to know how to use Messenger the right way. You want to be using groups that add value, right? Having free strategies that are adding value for people versus, getting people in a group just to sell to them. That's not what it's about. And I remember years ago, I would set up a group just so I could sell to that person and promote. But it's not about that. It's truly providing value. And when you can do that, people are going to want to connect with you more. And also using organic strategies that duplicate. Paid strategies are great. Ruth and I use them. We know how to use them, but they don't duplicate in your team because it's a skill set. It's a very high level skill set. And most people they don't want to go learn that skill set. And so you've got to have something that's actually going to duplicate for people, because network marketing is all about duplication. And think about it. When you think about duplication, you think about multiplication, right? It's not just addition. And when you're doing some of these other things, you're adding people. But when you are really doing things that duplicate, you're multiplying people. And it's that multiplication that's going to make a huge difference in your check.
Love that, Trish. And we've got some comments here. Rosemary says, this totally relates to me. So Rosemary, you must have been stuck in corporate like us.
And I thought she's from Toronto, Ruth.
Oh,
not far from you.
Nice. We live not too far away. When things open up a little more, we'll have to visit. And we're getting lots of this totally relates to me. Chelsea says, I got a copy paste message this morning. I'm offering it to you first. Yeah. I got one this week as well. And I messaged the lady back and I asked her what kind of results she was getting from her copy paste message and let her know there was a different way to do it. And she wrote back to me. She said, that wasn't copy paste. Okay. I'll let you go. Okay. So how to stand out on social media. Number one, guys, make optimal use of the existing platforms. Okay. So hate to break it to you, live video on Facebook and Instagram is a way to optimize those platforms. Now, this isn't a Facebook live training, but if you do have challenges, we have a Facebook live challenge that has helped a lot of people get out of their comfort zone. And we will drop the link at the end. If you want access to the challenge, just drop challenge and we'll get you access to that. So short form video on Instagram Reels and TikTok. Okay. Short form video is hot right now. And I heard that YouTube is coming up with a platform for short form video as well. So it's the way it's going, right? And again, you want to be optimizing with what's working now on social media. Short for video in Facebook and stories. Okay. Short videos in Facebook stories and Instagram stories work phenomenally because you can actually put some text on them. People don't have to turn their sound on and they'll watch your video. Instagram TV videos, huge, right? Get your message out there as much as possible with video. Less reliance on the news feed. So, for me, I grew up with the Facebook news feed. That's all there used to be. There wasn't stories. There wasn't video. You just posted your picture and wrote a little caption. And, sometimes we've got to break out of what's comfortable and do what's uncomfortable so we can optimize things. So newsfeed reach is really, really low now. And drop me a 1 in the comments if you've noticed that, where you maybe used to get a couple hundred comments or a couple hundred likes or shares, and now you're getting less than 100. It's not because of you. It's not you. It's the algorithm, right? So you got to be using what's working now. Bringing conversations into Messenger, that's working, or into DMs on Instagram. So it's that relationship that's working, right? Having those real conversations with people and bringing them to the point where you can ask if they're open to taking a look at what you're doing. So that messenger conversation, that's where the dollars are. New social media platforms like Clubhouse are hot right now. And on Clubhouse right now, people are doing real business. It's a very business-oriented platform right now, and people are actually connecting and following up with each other. I connected last week with a group of people who were virtual assistants, and we're looking for help. And so we've got meetings with virtual assistants. So people are connecting and working together, collaborating. So it's a great platform. And from that platform, you can connect your Instagram, which is super cool. LinkedIn and LinkedIn stories. So LinkedIn now has stories, just like Facebook and Instagram. So if you're posting stories on Facebook and Instagram, it takes 2 seconds to put them on LinkedIn as well. So you really want to use what is new on the platforms, because I can guarantee you the new stuff is what the platform is using to get information out, right? And you want to be seen. You want to be seen. If you're doing the content, you want it to be seen.
And Ruth, I just saw yesterday, I got a notification when I had logged in that there's some new feature now where Instagram and Facebook are kind of collaborating with like the Messenger and direct messaging. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm not exactly sure because it was just a pop-up, but I know obviously on the business pages, from Facebook, we can answer everything back on Instagram. But so I'm thinking it might be similar to that, but it's really cool because they're kind of blending the two platforms together a little more, which is really awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes our life easier.
It does. So guys, what is not working? Now, if any of these, if you can relate to any of these, just drop us like a 3 below. Okay. So the airbrushed lifestyle, right? Gosh, when you would tweak a photo and just make it look beautiful and Photoshop it and all these things to just make that picture look amazing. Yeah, nobody wants to see that anymore. They want real, they want authentic, they want genuine. That's what people are looking for these days. If you're hiding behind memes and never showing you, yeah, memes can be inspirational and they're okay to put out there once in a while, but I see some people putting them out there every single day. You can't do that. It's great that you got inspiration and you're getting some people to comment on that, but it's never going to help you grow your business, right? It's not daily. You can, like I said, you can put them out there occasionally, but that's not going to be you. You have to show up. You have to be on social media. Those copy and paste scripts, right? We've talked about that. You don't want those copy paste messages. You don't want those copy paste social media posts, right? Or scripted conversations. People want real, authentic, genuine. That's what it is. I mean, think about it. That's part of the reason that video is so popular is because when you're on video, it's you. You're real. You're not hiding just behind a post. And it's why TikTok has gone crazy. It's why Reels have gone crazy, and it's why that's where you're getting your greatest amount of exposure is when you're using tools like that, because those are the things that are working. Large ad budgets and fancy funnels. Now, do they work? Yes. Are they what's really duplicatable? No. And that's something that you've really got to think about, because everything you do and don't do in your organization will duplicate, right? You need to be duplicating things that are going to actually get you results in your business. And again, not everybody's going to go out and learn how to do these fancy funnels or have ad budgets. Honestly, what it does for most people is it paralyzes them and stops them in their tracks. And then they're not making any money. They're just spending money, and then they're frustrated and they quit, right? So it's funny. Rob and I were just talking about this last night. Most people won't or can't build a fancy funnel, but they'll sign up for these funnel things thinking that that's going to be the answer for them. And then the crazy thing is they don't realize that once they have taken this time to create it, that you actually got to get people to see it, right? And that's where these ad budgets come in. So these are just not the places, guys. And most people don't and won't invest $500 plus a month into Facebook ads. And to be honest, if you're not spending that at a minimum, you're not going to get any traction. Like it's necessary, to be spending those amounts to really be getting, the results that you're looking for. So, those are the things that really are not working today.
So you may be asking yourself, how can I make this work for my business in 2021? Because we saw all the things that aren't working. So we're going to share with you the things that do work. And number one is committing to building your brand. You are your brand. That's why you can't hide behind memes. You can't be hiding behind pictures. You have to show up as you. Get educated, learn the skills necessary to build a brand online. Remember, always, if you've been in network marketing for a while, I guarantee you've heard this. People who know, like, and trust you will join you. And you can't get know, like, and trust until you put yourself out there, right? And create a brand around you. Next, it takes guts and grit to be yourself. But that's what people want. You've got to share your story. And sometimes it can feel scary. Sometimes we feel like we're going to be judged or mocked or get rejected, or, Aunt Mary's going to say something about it and it's going to cause you grief. You have to let go of that. You got to let go of it. And if your business, if your why is bigger than your fear, you'll let go of it and you'll put yourself out there. Okay. It's going to take guts. It's going to take grit. But the people who have guts and grit are the ones who succeed. So that's just the bottom line. Stop taking the easy way out. Stop posting pics and copy paste scripts. And, it's easy to do, right? Those things are easy to do. Everyone wants to hit the easy button, right? But there is no easy button. You have to do the work. Once you start doing the work becomes easier, right? Once you get out of your comfort zone a couple of times, then it becomes non-issue. Like, I can go live all day long and it doesn't scare me at all. But my first live, I was terrified. The more you do, the better you get. The better you get, the more comfortable you become, right? Get serious and get into action with a new plan. So if what you're doing is not working, stop, because doing more of it isn't going to get you any further. You're going to have to change it up. You're going to have to come up with a new plan. You're going to have to come up with a new strategy. You're going to have to test it out, right? But doing what you're doing over and over and over again, crossing your fingers that, hey, this next message I sent is going to be the golden ticket, right? It's going to be that leader who says yes. No leader is going to say yes to a copy paste script. There's no way. So think about that. There is no way. So start showing up for your business. Start building that brand. Start building that powerful presence on social media.
And Ruth, I love that, because I know we've talked about this before, but part of the reason, guys, that social media is so incredible for building your team is because most people will join people, right? They don't join companies. People aren't sitting down every day going, ooh, I want to join a network marketing company. Let me research and find the best network marketing company. Like, that's not what people are doing. Most people get introduced to this industry because of the fact that somebody introduced them to the industry. And they want to work with people who they can relate with. They want to work with people who are getting results, who they can get results with, right? So they want genuine people to be working with. I mean, think about it. When you've got a 9 to 5, part of the reason people hate their jobs sometimes is the people they're working with. Well, now you've got the opportunity to work with people who you love and pick people who you love. So, don't be afraid to go out and be yourself. The other thing is, when you're building a social media and building that brand, is you've really got to learn how to be disruptive and break through the noise, right? You need to stand out from the crowds by being you. Be your authentic you. And, I think back to when I got started in this industry, I did not like being in front of people. Like, that was honestly my biggest fear. And I used to do a lot of home parties and stuff back in the early day. Getting in front of those people scared me to death. And I remember the first time I really got recognized and I had to speak in front of people, I started to hyperventilate. I had to turn around, and luckily my husband was there, and he literally just looked me in the face and said, pull it together. Like, get it together. And I did that. But it's okay, because guess what? Now we get in front of people all the time and it's not a big deal, right? So don't be afraid to stand for something or to make a change, because you're going to grow into that position. And those fears are going to be what holds you back. I remember even thinking a couple of years ago, we were at a convention, and when you hit a certain rank in our company, you get to go and give a speech. And I kept thinking, and all of a sudden it hit me. I'm like, holy crap. I think one of the things holding me back is I don't want to get up and give that speech. And I'm like, but I want that position. And I had to let go, because I'm like, well, I need to get that out of my way. I have to be excited about going and doing that no matter what, because I want to be there. So if you want to be somewhere, just get over yourself and get over the obstacles, because that's the only thing that's going to get you there. And don't be using that typical MLM language, right? If you want to get people's attention, it's not that. It's your story. Now, yes, we tell you when you're, finding your avatar that you need to speak their language, but that's not exactly what we're talking about here. Here, it's not necessarily just promoting, all that MLM garb. It's being yourself, being authentic, but speaking to the right audience, right? And being able to speak to that right audience. Find a company and a product that's speaking a different language, right? There are so many businesses that are exactly the same out there, but find something that's unique. Create a new category, or have a company that's creating a new category and that has a unique product. And just because, maybe you have a shake, you're like, oh, that's not unique. No, there probably is something still unique about it. Find out what it is that's unique about what you have that differentiates you from that competing company. And once you can do that, then you really can go out there and talk about it. And then it's going to allow you to become a leader, because if you really want to grow in this business, you've got to become a leader. Now, it doesn't mean you can't have success if you're not a leader yet. Your path to becoming a leader is going to be your success, right? You're going to have success along that way. But once you become that leader, it's going to help you as well. It's going to help you really stand out more, because now you're able to lead your people, right? Because in the end, if you're not leading people, they will leave you. And so you've got to find a way to become a leader at every level, no matter what type of leader it is. You just become a bigger leader as time goes on. And then allow yourself to stand out. Be bold. We say this all the time. It's about being bold. It doesn't mean you have to be arrogant. It doesn't mean that you have to be showy. It just means you need to be bold. People need to know you exist, right? You need to be out there and make a statement, but make a good statement, right? A good positive statement. But just getting out there and being in more places, because it's super important that you're all over the place. If you really want people to see you, you have to stand out, and being bold and being in multiple places is going to allow that to happen.
I love what you said, Trish, about the products, like finding something that's unique about your products. But I want to transfer that over to brand building, like a personal brand. Think about it, guys. If you have 100,000 other distributors in your company, sometimes hundreds of thousands, if not millions, right? How are you going to stand out from all of the other distributors who are selling the same product, right? And you do that through personal branding, through showing up as you in your own unique way. And that's going to attract your tribe. So it applies to products, but it also applies to you as someone who is a business owner. You want to distinguish yourself from the sea of other people in your company.
Such a great point, Ruth. Love that.
So imagine how it would feel to use your Facebook and Instagram to attract the right people for your products and your business. Those people who are looking for what you have, who are interested. Well, how would it feel to finally have the time and money to enjoy life? How would it feel to never have to spam your friends and family again or chase them? How would it feel to create a 5-figure monthly income in a year from now and change your financial future forever? Drop some hearts, guys, if that would feel phenomenal.
So guys, what we're going to share with you now is a little bit about our social media training system that we use to build your business online. And these are the things that we go through. We have a complete training portal that we have got put together. And one of the very first things is we teach you, how to attract prospects to you, right? It's all about attracting those prospects to you using proven social media posting strategies with done-for-you posts. Live video formulas, right? Like there's a formula, and Ruth and I learned this several years ago. There's a formula to getting engagement on your videos. How to create content on social media that consistently is going to get engagement so that you're not looking for that one post that's going to get you content, but to consistently get people to engage with what it is you're posting. How to use Facebook Messenger, stories, Instagram, right, to attract your perfect prospects. How to speak your perfect prospects language with your posts, right? So we teach you all the branding stuff that you need to know for all of this. How to position yourself and tell your story on social media, how to warm up and prime your audience, right? These are all things that we teach in that. Module 2, we go into engaging with your perfect prospect so that you can be growing your business, right? So unique prospecting strategy to get qualified prospects to engage with you. Messenger scripts that get prospects having real conversations and communicating with you. Learning how to move prospects from Messenger into our ATM groups. How to get three-way conversations and Zoom set up with your leaders. And, how to follow a true ATM system by knowing how to use those scripts and having the scripts to do that. And then we go into evaluating, giving your prospects a place that's going to allow them to the time to see what you have and understand, does this resonate with them? So that you're not constantly just, in their face, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Did you watch this? Did you watch this? Right? Allowing them to be able to sit back and see this for themselves and be able to make that decision without feeling pressured, right? How to create your own groups that fit your style and your brand. And then module 4, we talk about converting. We give you a customized funneling roadmap, right? So no fancy tech or ad budgets. How to use social media real estate to create a simple funnel and drive traffic where you want them to go. An online network marketing funnel that is duplicatable for people at all levels, right? Doesn't matter whether they're brand new or whether they've been here for years. And how to effectively follow up and close your prospects, right? Because it's great if you're doing all the rest, but if you're not following up and closing them, you're doing it all for nothing, right? The real thing is when you close that transaction, I want to say, and get people either into your business or get them to be a customer, however you're looking at it. But without that follow-up and close, the rest is just a waste of time, really. So we teach all of that and action steps to build your brand, get leads, and close sales in each module, and so much more.
So the other thing I love about this, Trish, is that by the time you're having that follow-up and closing conversation, people are generally ready to either join your team or buy. And that's what a funnel does, right? It weeds out the unqualified people so you're not wasting your time. And what pops out at the bottom is people who are truly interested in moving forward. So the conversations are so easy because people are generally ready. So we also have some bonuses here. How to set up your Instagram for best results, how to grow your following on Instagram, online launch strategies to kickstart your business, because every business needs a kickstart, that needs a grand opening, a monthly game plan and social media audits to help you evaluate your progress and make those little tweaks to make things better. Our social media DMO checklist, your daily method of operation, so you know exactly what you need to be doing every day to grow your business. Our 7-step DMO for success, and posting templates to help you with engagement and growth.
So I want you guys to ask yourself, and you can answer this in your mind or you can answer this in the comments. Where are you currently at in your business, right? Where are you currently at? And is it where you want to be, right? So just think about that. Where are you at today in your business?
Next, I want you to ask yourself, a year from now, what is your business doing for your life? So if your business was exactly the way you wanted it to be, making the money you dream of making, what is that doing for your life? Maybe you've paid off debt and you sleep better at night. Maybe you bought a new house. Maybe you paid for your kids' college. What's it doing for your life and how important is it?
Now ask yourself, on a monthly basis, what kind of income is your business currently generating, right? On a monthly basis. So on average, right? This isn't, your best month. This is on average every month. About how much are you generating that you can count on?
And now ask yourself, is there a gap? Is there a gap between what you're making in your business now and what you need to be making a year from now to do all of those things that you dreamed of doing, whether it's paying down debt, buying a new house, paying for kids' college, traveling the world, whatever it is? What would you need on a monthly basis to do that? And is there a gap between where you are today and where you need to be?
And then ask yourself, is the plan I put together at the beginning of the year going to get me to my goal a year from now, right? Because think about this. If you are in the same exact place 12 months from now, are you okay with that? And think about it. Where were you 12 months ago? Are you in that same exact place today? Because if you are, you're likely going to be in that same exact place in another 12 months. So is the plan that you've put together at the beginning of the year going to get you closer to your goal 1 year from now?
Now ask yourself, would plugging into a proven training system and duplication system with mentorship help you reach your goals?
Okay. So here are some of the results that we've had. Up here we've got Carla. In 6 months, has rank advanced 3 times and earned her first free trip, right? She says, this team has taken me from being stuck and at a dead end in my business to creating unlimited possibilities. Instead of worrying about how I will succeed, I'm excited to learn and implement. It's not about trial and error anymore. It's about learning tools and strategies to be of value to people to grow my business online. I've learned branding strategies, content creation, and duplicatable systems. The systems I've been looking for to simply plug and play. I've learned to work smarter, not harder, right? So just think about this. Are these the results you're looking for, right? Here's Whitney. In 5 months, she has rank advanced twice and earned her first free trip. The system opened up my eyes to a whole new way of marketing. I've learned how to set up my Facebook profile properly in a way that attracts leads to me. And now I am building a brand that I am really proud of, and I'm attracting quality leads to me. And here we've got Cheryl. In 6 months, has rank advanced 3 times and earned her first free trip, right? Like, how many people would love to earn a free trip, right? And says, for the first time, I actually have leadership and mentorship in my business that has made me think bigger. This has allowed me to recruit more people in my business and achieve things I never thought were possible.
I love these.
Me too.
Here we have Molly. Molly in 8 months has a rank advanced 5 times and is building a massive organization. She says, in all my years of network marketing, I have never had the support or leadership I have here. The SNP system has been an absolute game changer in my business, allowing me to have true success for the first time in my business without feeling spammy. Angela here in the middle, in 3 months, she rank advanced 4 times. If you're a network marketer who's struggling with old school methods of building, like making a list of friends and family, hosting parties, or trying to find people to host parties, stuck in malls or having coffee meetups, it's time to go out and scale up and learn new and better ways to build your business. And on the far right, we have Lisa. In 8 months, she rank advanced 5 times. She was struggling in her network marketing business for years. It wasn't until I implemented my team duplication system and nailed down my branding and messaging that my business took off. I'm so grateful I said yes to this new way of growing a network marketing team. So I am so thrilled for these people and just so blessed to be able to work with people and help them move forward from being in a place that's stuck.
Absolutely. So guys, if any of that resonated with you, if you were looking for a change and you were open to looking at something new, open to looking at a new opportunity, then we want you to get back with who brought you here today. We want you to consider joining us and joining our team. Those were just a very few examples. We had well over 100 rank advancements over the last 8 or 9 months here, since we really launched this system last year. And it's continuing to grow. People are continuing to get results. And so, again, if you're looking for something and you're open to it, ask yourself, am I just a customer in my business, or am I actually building a business, right? Because so many times when we talk to people, they're really just a glorified customer. They're not really building a business. And, we understand there are lots of great products out there. We are product users of many network marketing companies as well. But we chose to align ourselves with a company where we knew we could get good results. And, we are one of the fastest growing teams in our company because of how we build. We are the only team in our company who builds online like this. And I can tell you, it's a game changer. And so if you are looking for change and you really are ready to start getting results, then get back to the person who invited you here today, or reach out to Ruth and I, and we will be happy to have that conversation with you.
And, Trish, we probably talk to 100 people a week between the two of us.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
People who reach out. And what breaks my heart sometimes is I will ask people, how many hours are you devoting to your business a day? And some people are like 3, 4, 5, 8 hours. And they're really just customers because they have no team. They have no customers. They're doing all this activity and they think they have a business, but they're not making sales and they're not recruiting people. Mm-hmm. And we have to have real conversations about what's really happening in their business. And sometimes people just need to really evaluate where they're at and make a call on it and be honest with yourself and say, what do I really want from this? If I'm happy just enjoying products, great. But if I truly want more, then I have to change the way I'm doing things.
Absolutely. So guys, that is what we have for today, but really ask yourself these questions if you're not where you want to be. And I know they're hard questions, and I know that change can be hard, but it's inevitable if you want to get to where you want to go. Like you have to be willing to make change sometimes. And change can be many different things. But change can be a little hard, but in the end, it's really not. Once you get started, you realize it was pretty easy, and then you probably wish you would have done it sooner. But we look forward to hearing from any of you, like I said, who are interested, and we'll be back next week.
Have a fantastic week, guys. We got a great training again next week, and we will see you then.
Bye.